Today I want to talk to you about how I gave up alcohol for 365 days and why I may never turn back. Who am I? I'm Brian Stecker. I'm the owner of Boomer Fitness. I've been a personal trainer for over 20 years and I helped 1,000 people lose 25 pounds or more, regain their health, increase their energy, and improve their body confidence. Today I want to talk about how I took on my year of sobriety like a firefighter and lived my life without needing some distractions. Now I want to emphasize something here, that this is my own personal journey. I'm not by no means telling you not to drink alcohol. Your body, your choice. You want to do it, you can enjoy it, and I may even go back and have a drink in the future. So I just want to let you know that first and foremost. So here's the deal. In 2020, I decided to add a little bit of spice to my evenings because my gym was closed down. And by adding a little spice to my evenings, I started to add this thing in called Old Fashions. An Old Fashioned is a Wisconsin drink, and seeing that I'm from Wisconsin, it's basically the Constitution in the state of Wisconsin, so I partook in it. But as a few months rolled by and the stress of my gym being shut down mounted more and more, I ended up becoming the VIP of the Old Fashioned Club, and I knew that I needed to make some changes for myself. Fast forward to 2021, I decided to scale back. And by scaling back, I decided to partake into Dry January. I felt great about that, by the way. 2022 and 2023, I decided, hey, let's take this up a level. Let's not just do Dry January, let's go Dry January to Dry May, which is my birthday. I took it that far, just carrot cake for me, no birthday shots. And in 2024, it was different. It wasn't about a Dry January or going to my birthday. Something inside of me clicked. And that something inside of me that clicked is it wasn't about not drinking, it was about creating something even better. It wasn't about avoiding hangovers, it wasn't about needing Uber, it wasn't about adding some nice bottles to my bourbon collection. It was really about creating a life that was so exciting that I didn't have to distract myself from areas of my life. I wanted to take things in my life head on. Sobriety wasn't about not having alcohol. It was about having more energy, more passion, more enthusiasm, more determination. Throw in whatever adjective you want. It was about becoming more. So let's fast forward to 6 months into 2024, and I was talking with a client of mine, and he and she were talking about a weekend of drinking that they had for themselves, and they were talking about how horrible they felt, how bad their workouts were going, and how hard Monday was. And then they were like, Brian, how was your weekend? And actually, it wasn't by any means a talk down about their weekend, but I just said, hey, I had a great weekend. I actually craved a drink for myself, and I've been sober for over 6 months now. And they said, that's really great. And then a point was brought up where the client was like, you know why you probably wanted that drink? The drink was a distraction from what was going on in your life. And now I'm not trying to pretend like I had some kind of Zen moment or some kind of monk moment or life revelation. I just kind of had that aha moment in that moment. It wasn't about maybe not having that drink. In that moment, it was about that drink representing that for me, it was to give me a distraction, a way out from everyday life. And I was like, boom! It was an epiphany. It was like, let's just take on every single one of life's challenges on the way to a goal and not distract myself from anything but achieving those goals and living a life so good that you didn't need to hide through a distraction. And that's when I embraced this mantra, is that we are firefighters, that we live for the fire, we go in the fire, we want to attack the fire because we put out the fire, we move the fire, we control the fire. And where did I get that from? It was so random. Somehow between the Jake Paul fight and the Mike Tyson fight, you watch YouTube shorts, you probably see some of mine, Teddy Atlas popped up and he was pumping up one of his fighters and his fighter was struggling. And he went on that montage or similar to that montage, and he told his fighter that he was a firefighter, that he needed to go into the flames, that he needed to attack. And I'm summarizing this, so sorry, Teddy, but it struck with me. The time is gonna go on during the day, and having those distractions in my life only distracted me from the reality of the challenges that are in front of us. So like that boxer, which was his opponent, was to take them head on, to create the results that you want in your life. Sobriety isn't about hiding from things. It's about embracing it. It's about taking on the challenges of life to live a better life, to be high on life. So that's exactly what I did. Work stress. Did I distract myself? No, I leaned into it. I learned from it. I stepped into it. I took it on forward 100%. When I got those alcohol cravings, I reminded me that that was a distraction, that I was living for something better. I was living for something more. So the message for this 365-day challenge that I had for myself was very simple. Build a life that is so fulfilling that you don't need any distractions. Face the fire. Step into the challenge, because that's where the growth of life happens. And on the other side of the growth is where you will find all your fulfillment. And that is where your best self is hiding, and where you can find it. So here's the challenge for you. Dry January if you've never done it before. Maybe dry half of the year. Maybe dry 2 weeks. Maybe dry week. Heck, maybe even just dry Tuesday. Whatever that day is for you, just make it count. And you can count on this. When that craving comes in, step into the fire. Step into the challenge and step in to being your best self. Because remember, you're a firefighter after all. So that's my mantra. So what is your mantra for facing the fire? Let me know down in the comments section below, and I'm excited to see what 2025 has in store for you. Make it a great day.